Hello sexy, a few weeks ago my favourite YouTuber Alex Day did a video called My Life in Letters, so I'm going to copy it, aren't I? Adrian Mole, because this is the first book I ever read on my own, properly, as an adult, and it's really special to me. I found it in my nan's house, my nan off of this.
A mini pie?
We're looking for a mini pie.
It was in her spare room on the bedside cabinet. I picked it up, absolutely loved it, and in the front here, it's got Patricia Jerry, whoever that is, don't know who Patricia Jerry is, and Mark Graham, off of this.
Mark? Banana. Mark? Bananas.
And then there's me, I wrote my name in it as well. Big Brother, because I still like it, and I don't care what anyone says. It's still the show that it was when it first started. I'm gonna have to say comedy, because it's been a big part of my life for a long time. I loved Shooting Stars and Bottom when I was like 5 years old, and from then on, I've just loved comedy more and more. I'm always in awe of comedians and comedy, and I find the whole writing process incredibly interesting. I'd love to know how to do it, and I'd love to write comedy one day. Dark, because I like the dark. I like the nighttime better than the daytime. I like being in dark places, like nice and cosy. Just dark, it's nice, isn't it? Look how nice it is. England, because I live here and I like it. Folkestone, because I'm from there, and that's the only reason. Gay, because I'm gay. I didn't want to say this, because I don't, I'm not one to be defined by my sexuality and all that, but I am, and I guess it's a big part of my life, and if we're doing life in letters, it's kind of a big thing in my life that I'm only gonna be having the physicals with males, so gay! Hive Bay, because I met a lot of my very, 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 very close, adored, treasured friends at a place called Hive Bay Seafood Restaurant in Hythe. Ice cream, because I love it so much. There's nothing I feel passionate about more in life than ice cream. Yes, there is friends, family, comedy, TV, music, but food-wise, there's nothing. There is honestly nothing that I get more passionate or excited about than ice cream. If there's a new one in a supermarket, I will know. It will take me maybe 2 days because I go and look at the ice cream. Even if I don't buy ice cream, because I know obviously ice cream's really bad, you can't buy it every single night because you'll probably die, but I go and look at it like porn. Go and just have a look at the ice cream and go, oh, hello, hi guys. Sometimes I cave in and buy a tub, but often I don't, and I'll just look at it. So also, because I like to know what's there, I like to know whether Häagen-Dazs have introduced a new flavour. They have. If you go in Waitrose, they now do salted caramel at Waitrose. Salted caramel. Jake, because I'm a really big Jake Gyllenhaal fan. Keeping, because I keep stuff all the time, too much stuff. It's my dad's fault, he is a hoarder, and I don't hoard stuff like my dad. My dad hoards ridiculous stuff. You should see his shed. It is just full of the most useless rubbish. And people would say to me, your room is full of useless rubbish, Jake. But to me, everything is here because it should be here. London, because I live here, and I love it. Music, because it's super important to me. There is no genre I would ever write off, ever. I think writing off genres is a ridiculous thing. There is good and bad music in all of the genres. Writing off genres is just closed-minded and ignorant and stupid. Yeah, that's right, stupid. Kind of an extension of keeping is nostalgia. I love nostalgia. I love the word nostalgia, and I just love sitting, thinking. It's just nice, isn't it? It's a nice word to describe thinking in a nice way, thinking of things gone by that were good. And I like doing that, and I like having those chats with friends about that sort of thing. Opinions, because apparently that's what I'm known for having. Apparently it's different to have opinions. Shouldn't be, should it? We should all have opinions, but apparently shouldn't these days. Be quiet, everyone, just be quiet. Be quiet. Just no, don't voice any opinions, just be quiet until the day you fucking die. Podcasts, because they're a big part of my life. I listen to them all the time. All the time. You wouldn't believe how many podcasts I actually go through. Nobody else would have time in their life for that many podcasts, but I find the time. Quick, because I like to be quick. I like to do things quickly. Mainly walking, getting to places. I like to do it quickly. What is the point in dawdling along the road? Again, we're all going to die soon. Please don't make me walk slower than I want to walk. I want to get to a place. I'm not in a rush. No, not in a rush. I just want to go quickly anyway. Rock and roll, because even though I've already put music down, that is the music that I love most. Anything that could be described in the rock and roll brackets, which are some pretty large brackets these days, let's be honest, that's my favourite. I do like hip hop, I do like a bit of dance music. Do I like dance music? I guess a little bit, not much. But I like all sorts of other music, but rock and roll is the one, and it has been since the 50s in my eyes. Nothing can ever come close. You can use as many little bleepy machines as you like. You're not going to get anywhere close to the heart that rock and roll has. Sarcasm, because I really hate being sarcastic. Television, because it's probably been in my life since I was born. I know a lot about television. I know things about soap operas that I've never even watched. I just absorb information about television all the time, and always have done, and now I work in it. Underdog, because I like an underdog. I don't know if it's that working class chip on my shoulder, or if it's just, I just like it when people who aren't expected to do well, or, you know, the people that nobody really likes, triumphs. I like that. I think we all like that, do we? Probably not. Probably not. There's probably some horrible people out there that hate an underdog. Speaking of those people, villain is what I'm going to go for this one, because I do like a villain. Not in real life, not a big fan of Mugabe, but in books and films, villains are always the best character. Always. And TV. In anything that's not real, villains are the best. Wary, because being wary is what I think has made me so shy in my life. I'm incredibly wary of people, and especially wary of being myself in front of people. I need to know what they're like before I can reveal my true self to them, and I've worked this out through years and years of trying to explain why I'm so shy and awkward and weird, and the reasons is because I'm shy and awkward and weird, but also because I don't like to be myself in front of people that I don't trust. And that's a stupid thing, but it's a thing I've got. X-rated, because of porn. I like porn, it's good, and because of the recent porn filters from David Cameron, I thought I'll go on YouTube and proclaim how much I like porn. I'm not this crazy porn addict, but I like it. I think it's a good thing, it's helpful, it's very helpful, and I think everyone watches it. Let's be honest, women watch porn a lot more than men think they do, and I just think it's great and fine, and all of this stupid Daily Mail nonsense about it being evil is such bullshit. This website that you're watching me on right now, YouTube, because I've already included music, TV and podcasts, and this is just as important as those three things. I watch it all the time, I'm consumed by it, it's such a huge part of my life now, I make videos for it, and I just know how important it is and how great it is, and it's just so sad that so many people one day are going to realise that they have been missing out on something huge, something monumental, something that will change the way that we consume content, and also just something so incredibly special. For most people this would be a difficult letter, but luckily I work for a company called Zeppotron, a company that have given me all the breaks that I needed and wanted and have looked after me so incredibly well, and such a great company formed by some great people, filled with great people. There is not one person in that office that I dislike, and that is honest. There is no one. It's perfect. It's such a beautiful place to work, and I really hope that I do a lot of work with them throughout my life because it's lovely. So I hope you enjoyed my life in letters. There are some links in the description down there of all sorts of wonderful videos, including my actual family on Game Show Family Fortunes, which you saw some clips of at the start of this video. Enjoy that. It's a real treat for everyone. If you're not me, goodbye. Love me or leave me. Let me be lonely. That song coming to a Jake video near you soon.